Hello Cap, welcome to your mid-May reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I'm going to be pulling a Celtic cross for you today, but I'm going to start off with a couple of archetypes first. Impossible deck, so no flippers today. Let's see. We have the Starborn. Oh wow, I love this card. Truly. Let's get one more. The Hunter. I think Leo got the same. Alright, so I will be reading these out from the book because they're very detailed and I don't want to tell you anything wrong. Alrighty, let's talk about Starborn first. This is a beautiful card. I absolutely love it. Alright, the divine child, the star child, the destined, an elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the starborn archetype, points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself toward a future that is beyond the mundane. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view rather than as a series of logistics. Read the story of the three fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. I told you this card was beautiful. I always say one particular thing when I'm trying to do my healing sessions. What would make the 8-year-old you happy? What would make the 80-year-old you happy? And what would make the current you happy? Once you cater to all three personalities within your psyche is when you can truly find happiness. Go back to childhood. Go back to what brought you joy. You remember how when we're kids and we're asked what do you want to be when you grow up? Some people say I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a pilot, I want to be a doctor. Whatever it may be, you said those things for a reason. You may not be following the same career path now, but something sparked that joy in you back then. Start exploring those possibilities. Start exploring your previous hobbies, things that brought you that sense of satisfaction when you were a kid. And I feel like because you are ruled by Saturn, karma, fate, destiny, this vernacular is not alien to you. Saturn is a very difficult planet to be ruled by, and I feel like that puts you in your head a lot, Cap. And you guys mature way faster than any other sign on the planet. So this entire concept of destiny and fate, I would do a little reading about it. And I feel like once you elevate yourself from the 3D to the 5D and you start catering to your higher self is when you will start evolving in a more beautiful way. Alright, now let's talk about the Hunter. I did read about this and again it's quite a beautiful card. The Hunter is the seeker, the pursuer, the predator. The hunter hunts. They are on a precise mission with an aim. To return home empty-handed would be to fail, which is not an option in the hunter's eye. This archetype will journey far and wide, seeking the prize that calls to its heart or stomach. Tales of bravery and feats of strength often result, creating a life full of adventure. The hunter is skillful, quick, decisive, and result-oriented. Like the great hunting goddess Artemis, who carries her quiver upon her back, the hunter typically has a weapon of choice. When this card appears, it is critical that you ask 3 questions. What am I hunting? Why am I hunting it? Is the weapon I hold so tightly in my grip truly needed for the task at hand? What are you focusing on, Cap? What are you hunting for? What tools are you using to achieve what it is that you want to achieve? Is the goal even worth it? Sometimes we get so obsessed with the chase of everything, and now that Venus and Mars are both in Aries, actually no, Mars will be in Aries on the 24th, but Venus is in Aries, which gives us that passionate drive, that motivation and energy to achieve what we want to achieve when it comes to love or finances, because Venus rules both. Once we have those horse blinders on, we can truly get blinded by the journey that we are on. We are so laser focused on the goal. Is the goal even worth it? Ask yourself that. Will it truly make the kid in you happy? As I said, Capricorns mature much faster than most people, and they start looking younger as they age. It's a fact. So if you start catering to your inner child now, I feel like you will become a more whole and complete being faster than you're meant to. Let's see, what does your tarot say? Nope. The King of Cups is the heart of your reading. This is you showing up as cool, calm, collected, being the protector and the nurturer of not only your own self, but the people that you love, of keeping people, protecting people from chaotic and turbulent waters in dangerous times. I feel like people look up to you. Let's see, what is the challenge? Some of you may be even holding back emotion. The Six of Swords. The challenge is peace. The challenge is that you are not being able to anchor yourself. The challenge is that you are floating about on a dark cloud. The challenge is that there is a sense of apathy here. There's something that you want to leave behind, but your heart is stuck there. This anchor wants to anchor itself, wants to anchor you onto this island. But I feel like you see the beautiful imagery, but I feel like you don't want to dock the boat. This is a very strange reading for me right now. I feel with the Six of Swords, you want to move on to calmer waters. You want peace in your life, but there is something that is preventing you from reaching an oasis. Something that is keeping you afloat on this dark cloud, and you can't seem to anchor yourself. Let's see, what is your focus? The Knight of Swords. You are focusing on truth. You're focusing on clarity. I have been talking about clouds. So you see how her pen, her truth, her authenticity is removing any kind of confusion. I feel that you are focused on speaking your authentic truth. I feel like you're not bullshitting, you're not beating around the bush, you are saying it as it is, and you're not really concerned about how your words affect other people right now. You have to remember that Mercury is retrograding till the 3rd of June. Miscommunication, misunderstandings are very likely to happen. There will be arguments, there will be conflict, there will be debates, unnecessary debates. And sometimes we may feel that what we say is gospel might end up hurting another person. So just keep that in mind. That was a little side note for you. Let's see, what was in the recent past for you, Cap? Two of Wands. Yeah, again, see, you were having trouble leaving something behind. You wanted to leave this comfort zone and you were looking at the moon. You wanted to move forward in a particular direction, but I feel like there was a sense, there was an obstacle in your way. You were being blocked. There was that hunt still. There was something that you wanted to achieve, but I feel like you couldn't. Let's see, what is crowning you? What is your strength? Oh, yes. Okay, what is your strength? Your strength is your strength. Unconditional love, a beautiful heart. The Six of Wands, the capacity to be seen and be heard for who you are. I feel like there will be success. This is fire energy all the way, Leo energy. You may have Leo heavily in your chart. You may be dealing with a Leo. But I feel like this sense of almost the law of assumption, knowing that you will be successful, ensures that you will be successful. You may have had trouble leaving things behind in the past, but I feel like you will successfully be able to do so now. Things that don't serve your higher purpose. Stunning. I also feel like some of you may be public figures with the Starborn and the Six of Wands. And I feel like the image that you have created for yourself is, well, it's going to favor you now. Let's see, immediate future. Four of Swords. There is a little bit of downtime. There is a little bit of, and this is just a 2-week energy reading, right? It's just till the end of May. I feel like a little bit of downtime and a little bit of isolation will do you wonders. I do see with the Four of Swords that you are almost in a complacent energy of, I am not swimming, upstream anymore. I will not go against the current. I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to heal. I'm going to think about my fate and my destiny and my higher spiritual purpose. That is what I see for you. I see an opening of the crown and the third eye chakras. Start meditating on those. I feel like that is also going to help you understand, as the hunter, what you are hunting and why you are hunting it, if it's even good for you. Let's see, how are you showing up to this reading, Cap? The Seven of Wands. I feel like you've been through quite a bit. You're carrying those scars on your chest proudly. But with the Seven of Wands, I'm also getting like you're keeping people out. Sometimes when we start living in that metaphorical fortress, we can not just keep people out, we can also keep ourselves stuck. So I feel that in order to make sure that your evolution is organic and it is beautiful, you need to start letting people in, the right kind of people. Not people who are going to sap you of your energy, not people who are going to make you defensive, people who are truly going to help polish your personality. But I see your past making you stronger. Let's see, external circumstances that you may or may not be aware of, or external energies, if you will. The Five of Pentacles. I feel, you remember I said you're keeping somebody out, you're keeping people out with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands. With the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, the cutting conversation that I was talking about, I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, there is somebody around you who feels isolated from your energy. There is somebody who feels like they feel abandoned by you. This could be a child, it could be a romantic partner, it could be a friend, could be your parents. I feel like start reaching out to people you care about, because when you are protecting your energy, you start protecting your energy from people who you don't need to protect it from, who mean well. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. What is your hope or your fear? Oh, okay. The Three of Wands. You're afraid that you'll be waiting all your life for your ships to come in. I feel like you're one of the most ambitious and hardworking signs in the zodiac, Cap. And when you don't see those achievements as quickly as you'd want to, you become very apathetic. The Three of Wands is followed by the Four of Wands, which is an emotional completion. It is a milestone that one reaches that makes them extremely happy. I feel like that is coming about for you. I feel that this constant period of waiting is what is making your blessings, it's delaying those blessings. Stop waiting. Go through your journey, okay? Have your eye on the prize, but don't forget to stop and smell the roses. Because if you start focusing with the hunter so intently on your goal, there is a sense of obsession that comes about. I feel like this has to do with your career, of reaching that certain apex, and if you don't reach it in a certain period of time, you feel that you failed. Don't think like that. We are blessed with very long lives, and I feel like we have enough time to prove ourselves to ourselves, and we have enough time to let beautiful blessings and opportunities come towards us. All right, what do we have as the possible outcome? Whoa, the Hierophant, stunning. You remember I said some of you may be embarking on a spiritual journey. It's possible with the Hierophant that you will finally reach that level of mastery. I'm also getting, so the Hierophant does talk about 3 levels. It talks about initiation, apprenticeship, and mastery eventually. If you have been in a particular job where you feel like you ought to be promoted by now, I do see that happening. The Hierophant talks about elevation. The Hierophant can also talk about higher commitment. It can talk about, let's say you're dating somebody casually, you're finally going to be able to be ready to take the next step towards commitment. I have been talking about the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands for me is the minor arcana of the Hierophant, that emotional fulfillment and completion. Beautiful reading. Let me pull out a couple of tea leaves for you to close this off. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. So this could be you, this could be your energy being stubborn, and I don't blame you if you have been, because like I said, Venus is in Aries, and Aries is represented by the Ram. It's also possible that you were dealing with somebody who was stubborn and aggressive, and I would blame that on Mercury retrograde. Like I told you, miscommunication and ridiculous conversations are the order of the month. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Yeah, I placed my cards intuitively. I feel like you and the person you were dealing with in love are both disappointed currently. But again, this is a 2-week forecast and I would hope for things to change. Dogs, getting together with friends, enjoy yourselves. I feel like whatever you've been going through, there are people who could be your strength. I've been telling you to not let everybody, to not set boundaries for everybody. There are people who still mean well for you. Make sure you share your energy with them. Spend time with friends. Mountain road, you are on the road to success. What did I say? 3 of Wands. Stop waiting. Enjoy the journey. You will get there. Pig, beware of greed. Sometimes we can get so involved heavily in our ambition, we become workaholics and we become greedy. It is important for you to realize that what is due for you, what is meant for you, will be given to you in due time. All right? Enjoy the hunt. Don't be disappointed if you don't catch your prey just yet. All right, Cap, that was your reading. I hope it helped you guys. I will see you in the next one.